the goal. Sometimes we go a little bit longer live session to talk about how we can actually thrive. And over throughout the course of May, since this is Mental Health Awareness Month, that will be our focus throughout our YouTube lives and everything else that I am doing in my classes. So what I've decided to do is offer y'all a free mini course on mental wellness, and not necessarily just, like, I'm not just going to sit and talk to you every day about mental wellness. I'm going to give you some active tips, little nuggets that you can take and start applying on a daily basis that don't take more than 5 to 10 minutes tops. So it's not like you have to rearrange your day. You can, or your life, you can just weave these 5 or 10 minutes into your day on a daily basis throughout May. And if you miss a day, don't beat yourself up over it. This the whole purpose, and what we're doing is to develop the mental strength and the emotional intelligence to be able to be gracious and kind toward ourselves in the hard times when we might mess up, when life doesn't go as we plan, all of those kind of scenarios. When we have more strength mentally and emotionally, then we're able to handle those little detours of life with more kindness and grace toward ourselves. So that's what's going to allow us to flow, to ebb and flow, instead of getting all caught up. So for today, I want to give you the layout. You'll get a weekly email. So it's not like you're going to be bombarded every day. And it's a pretty quick email that will include a gentle and effective tip, something along the lines of mindfulness and meditation, breath work, things like that. A little challenge, again, breath work, also known as pranayama. And then maybe a mudra, which is a hand gesture that helps support different parts of the body, a mantra, something that you can think on throughout the day to bring the mind back into a healthier place, things along those that way. And then I'll usually include some kind of a little free goodie and also a fun twist. So maybe a little dance or a joke or something that's going to get you into the upper energy levels. Even if you don't do anything else in the practice for that day, if you just read the joke or go find a joke to read for yourself or share with others, or get up and just move your body, then you're still helping to support mental health in that regard. All right. So let me share with you one quick takeaway. I've known these, but we learned about them from Needy when she was on this live session with us about a month ago, and she was talking about mental fitness. And so that is to choose one of your five senses to just focus on for 10 to 20 seconds, because that is a great way to reset the mind and to bring it back into a healthier state. So I'm going to encourage you to, whether you're sitting or standing. Now, if you're driving down the road and listening to this, please keep your eyes open. I don't encourage doing this because it is a mindfulness exercise if you're driving. So let's put it this way. If you're driving, for the next, while I'm queuing here, totally be engaged with your driving, not judging or anything of that nature, but just experience everything around you that you're passing, how you feel in your seat, how your skin feels, the air might be blowing on it, whatever it is, fully experience driving. But for those of us who are not driving, take a seated or a standing posture where you can close your eyes or just soften the gaze down. Feel the ground underneath your feet. If you're in a chair, feel the sitting bones as they settle into the chair. Feel your body in space. Notice the crown of your head. Sense the space to your right and the space to your left. Now become aware of the space behind you and the space in front of you. Now witness your whole body in space. Feel your whole body in space. Sense whole body. And then take a large breath in through your nose. A sigh. Eyes flutter open. And in that few seconds there, we have done a reset for our mind and brought a connection to our whole being. So use it as often as you want. You can choose any of the senses. That took a little more than 10 seconds, I'm sure. But I just wanted to give you a really deep experience with that. And you could, if when you're in my classes, I take us through a little sensation awareness. And it's not just the physical presence or the sense of the sense of feel, but I will include breath and hearing and smelling and, the different senses. So anyway, we've gone a little bit longer. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, for learning a little bit more about how we can thrive in the midst of life and go with that ebb and flow of life so that we can truly live with vibrance and thrive and not just survive. All right, till next time. And remember, share this with others. If you would like more about that mini course that I have throughout the month of May, send me a comment that just says, let's just say midlife. Use midlife as that keyword, and I will get that information straight over to you. All right, and I will put a link in